This year, 2022, has been pretty a hectic year for film and TV, and I would say a pretty interesting year since you know what. But however, this is my take on what needs to improve and what can stay. And that is the final video or the final episode for the Story Dude show, which we're going to get right into. So stay tuned. Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, with the final episode for the month of December and the year 2022. So let's jump right into it, shall we? You know, 2022 has been a very interesting year for film and TV. I do believe that we have seen more films, some of them mediocre, some of them, kind of interesting, an interesting plot point or interesting concept. We've also seen a lot of mediocre films and TV shows, which is not surprising given in every industry there are mediocre filmmakers and showrunners. But there has also been an increase in critiques, movie and film critiques on YouTube, which I totally detest. Not that I am against criticism. I, as a storyteller myself, I am all for constructive criticism. And I hope that moving forward, I do receive more constructive criticism than destructive criticism. And what's defined as destructive criticism is as follows. Using the word unrealistic or unbelievable. Also, associating, this is from the critics side of things, associating reality with what goes on in film. We do need to, however, get back onto the suspension of disbelief. We also need to advocate for less concentration on association with reality from film and TV shows, because we also need to understand that movies and TV shows operate on a what if scenario. To give you an example, one of the shows that I liked very much was Sliders. Now, this is a sci-fi TV show where the showrunners were asking the question, what if there was a whole new world out there, what if you jumped into another world where you're in the same year, same planet, different dimension, and everything else is different from what we know in this reality. How would that play out? Based on different scenarios, and every episode in the show works on different worlds in different setups, which I believe worked. That is what we need to get back to, without the criticism of, hey, this doesn't happen in real life. And eerily speaking, one of those episodes concentrated on what was going to happen during the pandemic. One of the episodes had one of the characters ask one of the supporting characters of our show about all this documentation before even being served a burger. So that should tell you something. Anywho, I do hope that moving forward, less focus on the association between reality and movies and TV shows, and more focus on the suspension of disbelief and not be tempted to focus on elements that are insignificant or unimportant. That will be my takeaway for this year, moving on to the next year. So, with that being said, this is Jared Dean Winchester, also known as the Story Dude. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month of the Story Dude show every friggin' year. So be sure to check them all out. And this is me signing off for the year 2022. And until I see you in the new year, don't forget to turn that page.